Hi guys, SwifTs here, and today I'm bringing you another FIFA 17 Bournemouth career mode. This is season 1 episode number 7, assuming it all went to plan. The title of the video is changes. Now the reason why it's changes to Xbox itself and the series. I'm going to tell you the team moves first, and then I'll get into the changes of Xbox. Right, we're playing Bournemouth at home. We are Bournemouth. We're playing West Brom at home. Sorry, I read the first team. The team we put out though was Boric in goal, Daniels, Michael Keane, Ramiro, Funes Mori and Hector Bellerin in defence. We had Yannick, Carrasco, Sermon and Mikel Antonio. We had Jack Wilshere in the centre attacking mid position, and up top we had Mbappe and Afobe. So yeah, it's Mbappe's first appearance, his debut. Changes in Xbox though, not a fan of. Instead of normally when I record this episode, I'm not sure if you can still do it. I just didn't check. I just wanted to do it as quick as I could this video because I want to get one up. I've got 2 up already. I need I need a third. The other 2 did just go up as well. It's the first one, the 30th of March. That would have been episode 6. Went up at 1 o'clock. But anyway, the changes. I used to pin. It wasn't pin actually. Snap. That's the one. Is to snap the DVR onto the right hand side of the Xbox or the screen and record for 5 minutes. I can actually see the timer go up, but as of this new update, I'm not sure if you can still snap it. I am going to check as soon as I can, but the new update is you press the middle button once instead of twice to get the thing up now, and then you press the what used to be the back button. I'm not sure what it's called now, but the back button basically. And you can choose what the DVR normally does. The problem with this is that it doesn't snap it. You can't see the time rise. Unfortunately, I think it would be a fine addition if it actually had in like the bottom corner or somewhere on the screen how far the recording's done. Obviously, another problem, another way it could be resolved is that you should be able to record for however long you want. That might be a shout, but no, Xbox don't do that sort of thing. 5 minutes only, lads. Yeah, fucking brilliant that is. But anyway, so that's a change in Xbox, which might be just terrible. The reason why I think it's going to be terrible, like I said, I can't see the time, so I don't know how far I've got into the recording. That's why I put this to 4 minutes aside, like each side of the game, 4 minutes and a half. But it's always longer than 4 minutes because you've got added time, you've got fouls, you've got goals in the game as well, so there's always more things to be done. I was extremely pissed off in the game. I can't play FIFA without getting annoyed anymore. I just can't. I have a reason to be annoyed in this game as well. I will tell you the stats. I will ruin the game at half time and tell you the stats at the end of the game. It is only a short episode again today, and we're currently 2-0 down. But a change in the series, potentially, based on this one game and every other game I do play, there's not many goals in it. So I was thinking of going down a difficulty. Obviously that will mean I will probably win everything, yes I know. That means yes, I'll be a freaking twat and be on semi-pro. Yeah, you never see people do semi-pros and shit. I'm just shit at FIFA, so I kind of have to, really. It's not a problem with professional I have. Like, I can win games on professional. You've seen that quite clearly in the Millwall career mode series, me winning the title and the FA Cup in my 3rd season. But I think the game difficulty, the higher you go up, isn't based on ability to play FIFA. I suppose, like the basics. It's the further you get up, it's the more skill needed. So everyone plays FIFA. Everyone who plays FIFA will be. Most people like me anyway, they have the knowledge. They'll know how to play the game, they just don't use skill. Because for some reason in FIFA I can't do 2 things at once. I can't think about doing skills. It's something I just can't do in FIFA for some reason. Any other game I might be able to, but on FIFA I can't. So I think the higher it goes up to world class, whatever the other ones are, I can't remember. But I think that's required more ability to using the skills in the game. Obviously there are some people, aka Chesnoid, who go on Legendary and still fucking easily do everything, so they put sliders on. So that was another thing to say. I could go down a level and put it on semi-pro, but put sliders on in favour of their team to get everything better. But I saw something on Ultimate Team. You can do tactics for the team. I'm not sure if you can do that on career mode. Something I'll have to look into. But back into the game now, quickly, before I start talking about TV stuff. We do end up losing the game to West Brom 3-0. We had 11 shots, so Bournemouth had 11 shots, West Brom had 9. Bournemouth had 7 shots on target, West Brom had 4. Yeah, right. 4 shots on target, 3 goals. 7 shots on target, 0 goals. I have a right to be annoyed at this game. I did have more possession by 2% as well, 51% to 49, sorry. Right, and I think I definitely have a reason to be annoyed. 7 shots and 0 goals when they had, or 7 shots on target, 0 goals when they only had 4. Like I said, more skill is needed to play the higher difficulties, I think. I think I play too basic on FIFA to go further ahead in skill level. Professional, I don't have problems with. Like the actual difficulty itself. I'd be able to play professional in FIFA 14 easily. But there's their third goal. It felt like every shot they had was going in, basically. But yeah. Anyway, TV shows I want to quickly address again. I know it's the third video in a row. I may or may not continue. I know I've said that in each of the 3 last videos, including this one, so the past 2 as well. But I don't think I mentioned this thing I'm about to mention. I have recently started watching a show, Chicago Med. Pretty good show, may I just add. The actor from Arrow Season 1, Colin Donnell, he portrayed Tommy Merlin in Arrow, by the way. He did make appearances after Season 1, but he died at the end of Season 1. Yeah, spoiler, Season 1. So don't expect me not to say anything about it. 4 years ago. Almost 5. From the start anyway, from his death, it's almost 4 seasons, because it was the finale. But yeah, he plays a doctor in it, Chicago Med. It's a bit obvious because it's going to do with medical stuff, hence the name. Brilliant show. If you don't get creeped out by blood and seeing in people's bodies, then it's fine to watch, I suppose. But don't complain to me if you do watch it and get grossed out because people's bodies open. I think it's quite an interesting show. So I could potentially do reviews on that. It's currently at the end of Season 2, I think, and I'm watching Season 1. While this is processing and shit, I'll probably be watching episode 16 of Season 1. But yeah, it's a pretty good show. I have ordered I'm watching it online at the moment, but I have, I recently bought the first season on DVD as well. So if I do decide to do TV reviews again, Chicago Med might be on the tables for that as well. No pun, because tables and medical shit. Yeah, don't do any of that. Should I do reviews? Most probably. If I'm doing videos, if I continue to do videos, then I will have to do reviews, to be honest. I actually can't see myself not doing them. So I don't think there's much to talk about in an 18-minute long video usually. I know this is only half the length, it's only got 1 game. There's not really anything else to talk about. But like I said, if I continue YouTube, I was going to get back into it, but at the moment I'm not quite sure, because the DVR is just a bit dodgy now. So I would do it, like, that's the reason I didn't do Infinite Warfare videos, not because I didn't play Infinite Warfare. See, I don't play it anymore, but when I did play it, I didn't do the videos. I went to FIFA, because then I can actually see what I'm recording for 5 minutes, and then at the half time I can stop. Can't do that in COD, it's mid game, it's not even half time on that, it just continues through. So yeah, will anything else come up? What will I do? I don't know. There is something called Beam, I don't know how that will work. I might try it soon, but other than that, thank you for watching the video. Updates probably soon. I might try out that Beam broadcast, who knows. Thank you for watching, see you later and have a nice day.
Now it's 5 minutes to go. Jack Wilshere. Here's Bellerin. And here's the shot. Really snatched at the